Whew, it's chilly all of a sudden. Crack a brew with AJW. He's not here, but and we're drinking a water instead of a sparkling water. Although some people would say that a beer is just sparkling water. Oh, geez, I almost dropped that. Especially if it's like a Bud Light or something. Ooh, excuse me. My sinuses are nuts. I got a little bit of a headache because I really hope it was a controlled burn. Some fire started yesterday around mid-afternoon, early afternoon, and it was bad. So me and a friend were up in the Elkhorns, and all of a sudden, like, it just started getting really smoky, and I was like, where the hell is all this smoke coming from? And then it looked like when we were driving out of there, it was coming from towards the Bozeman area. But then you could tell that it was coming from somewhere over in this area. And then last night when I was driving home, you could see the smoke plume. It was probably 10 miles southwest of Helena here. And it was bad. Like, so thick. And it looks like it's dissipated a lot. So I'm guessing, like I said, I'm guessing because of that it was a controlled burn. But that was a hell of a controlled burn if it was a controlled burn. Like, I don't even know what they were thinking. Because yesterday it was windy too. So like, why would you schedule a controlled burn when you know it's going to be super windy in an area which is just a tinderbox right now? But, you know, so I don't know if it was a controlled burn or not, or if it was just a hot spot that flared up from the previous fire, because it would be right over in that same area of where we had a fire like a week ago. That was started by lightning, so could have been that. Hot spot flared up or something, but it was bad, and now all the smoke has just filled the whole valley here. Like, it's really bad this morning. It's better this morning than it was yesterday, but breathing all that all night, now I'm like, my sinuses hurt. I have a headache, like I said. It is just crazy. But, we're gonna go out here to our 4-mile loop, and we might do more than that, or we might do, instead of doing the full loop, we might climb the mountain and come down through the guts and then continue on that way, which would put it just like maybe 4.5 miles is all. But yeah, after yesterday, like, I didn't push hard at all since I was with a friend. Like, it was just a nice leisurely hike pretty much for me. At the beginning I was struggling because I haven't done anything like that, but oddly enough, as we kept going, I started feeling better. But I think me and this one are going to go camping this week. So I just got to figure out where. I really want to go up into the Bob Marshall, and it might be decent up there. I don't know, because we have had a few days of some warmer weather. Casey Peak is still just caked in snow. So that snow that they got last week, like they easily got foot and a half of snow up there for it to still be hanging around like this. I think that's what we're gonna do. I really just need to get out and do something. I am tired of being stuck in the freaking apartment. Nice weather, it is gorgeous. Like, other than our smoke that we have from whatever this fire was yesterday, which I'm guessing being that it's not, I don't see a smoke plume at all, so that tells me it probably was a controlled burn, but it was horrible. And my sinuses are just killing me. But other than that, it's gorgeous out. It's 53 degrees Fahrenheit. It's clear skies, sunny. Like, it feels wonderful out. I think it's supposed to get pretty warm today too, like 80 something, 84 maybe. Working on your 800 meter, by the way. Nice. Nice. It's a green light. You can go. Why are you going? What the hell? Light changed to green, and this guy in front of me, which we're in a 45 mile an hour zone, by the way, and we're still barely up to 25 now, and he's not getting any faster, but he took off and he's just like creeping at like 5 miles an hour, and I can't go around him because there's a car in the left lane that has decided they want to do the same speed, and I have to turn right up here in about a block. Still making progress by learning. Nah, that's good. I mean, everything you do, is gonna help build progress. Now, you might take a little bit to show up, but it's all good in the end. I am probably the most out of shape I have been in 6 years, I would bet. 7 years maybe. Since I haven't really been able to do anything because I've been injured for the last almost 3 months now. Yeah, 3 months. It has been it's actually been over 3 months. Yeah, almost 4 months. Oh, jeez. But we're trying, and because of that, I've put on 30 pounds. So not only do I have to lose 30 pounds now, but also try and get back into shape. Being that I have those extra 30 pounds, even simple things, simple runs or simple hikes or whatever, stuff that should feel really easy feel really tough. Nice, girl. No, you just stay there. You're fine. I wonder if there's anybody in 10 Mile, because that would be kind of cool. Like, on a morning like today, 10 Mile would be kind of cool, but I'm guessing there's a lot of people since it's a national holiday here, federal holiday. Nobody's working, so probably everybody's out there. Yeah. So we're just going to go out to scratch grapples. There'll be less people, but there will probably still be a lot of people out there. see 2 people out here. Here I was like, oh, it's gonna be busy. Yeah, there's like 2 people. What time is it? Oh, it's not even 8 o'clock yet? Holy cow. Here, I thought it was like 9:30 in the morning. No wonder there's nobody out there. I'm so used to, I went to bed really early well, not really early. Earlier than normal. Like, I try to go to bed as early as I did last night, but for like every night, but I'm never successsul. But I was a little bit sleepy last night, so I fell asleep fast. And so because of that, I woke up really early this morning, so that's why I'm all screwed up. Like, I actually woke up before the sunrise this morning. Holy cow, there's a lot of deer right here, and they're just standing right in the middle of the road. Yeah, get out of the way, Mama. Go take care of your babies. Well, we feel good today, which I do feel pretty good. Like, I feel a little bit of pain in my foot, but it's not too bad. So we might do the small peak today. We'll see how we feel once we get around there. We have to get like 5K in before we figure out how we're feeling if we want to climb up over the small peak. Yeah, I do not see any smoke plume. So that had to have been a controlled burn. She freaks out whenever there's a semi coming head on. Like, she feels like because it's a bigger vehicle, we're gonna go have a head-on collision for some reason. And it doesn't matter if we're on a 4-lane road or a 2-lane road. She freaks out. Any other vehicle, she usually is pretty good just sitting there. I mean, she still has her moments, but usually pretty good just sitting there. But for whatever reason, semis, she's like, oh no, we're gonna have a head-on collision. No, we're not. Or if we come up behind a semi, then she thinks we're gonna rear end them. But if we come up behind another vehicle, then she doesn't care. Like, I don't know what her deal is about semis. Spend some time probably looking at my front end, although, well, I kind of need to just pull off one of my wheels. I keep getting, I'm guessing it's my front brakes, because I keep getting a message about my wear indicator on my front brakes. But I need to find out, do I need to order rotors or not? So I could just do the brakes, yes. But wow, this dude is freaking hauling ass. And he's got like this tiny little SUV, and he's pulling a trailer that's twice his size. That dude was doing 55 around this 35-mile-an-hour corner. I'm guessing he's going to the dump. because it looked like it was full of trash and stuff. Oh wow, this guy finally moved his other vehicle, which I don't even know why he has it. I have never seen that vehicle gone anywhere. Just like a van conversion like mine. And it's like, I've never seen, you're not using it, so like what the heck? But he did finally park it somewhere else. There, sweet girl. You're almost there. Up on the top parking lot. Based upon what 10 Mile looked like, I didn't think there'd be anybody out here. There's like 5 cars up there in the upper parking lot. Just crazy. And nobody down here in this lower parking lot. And nobody down here in this lower parking lot. Oh, sorry, 4 cars. But that's still four. Oh, sorry, 4 cars. But that's still four more cars than I thought there would be. Which, to a lot of people, when I say, "Oh, geez, there's tons of people here today," and then I say there's 4 cars, you'd be like, "That's not a lot of people," but it is for here. So it's all context. Yeah, if I was in Colorado, that's like your most out of the way trailheads will have like 30 people at it. It's a little breezy. Am I gonna be too cold? Because I didn't bring a coat. You have a long sleeve I could put on, I guess. Nah, I think I'll be fine. That sun is warm. The breeze is cold, but the sun is warm. Hey Nahri, can I put your bell on? Thank you. Hold on. And you can go play while I do this. Where's she going? I don't know what has gotten into her. Okay, now I can put you guys back over here. I don't know what's gotten into her. Good morning, Raccoon. Headed to barbecue, but wanted to say hi. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Well, the last couple days, oh, I forgot to give her vest. Go drop that off today. I don't know what's gotten into her, but I don't need my bear spray net today. I did need it yesterday. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know what has gotten into her the last couple days, but she's had very good behavior, which is very unusual for her. Like, she actually listens half the time, more than half the time, which her normal is maybe 20% of the time. Oh. There we go. Oh, so much smoke. Oh, we're being a little crazy pants over here. Come on, work. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's change cameras. There we go. Let's get going. Looks like my camera's all got like a film or something on it. I don't think I fixed it at all. Probably because I did get sweaty yesterday. It was pretty warm because we went, right in the afternoon, like in the hottest part of the day. And even though we were up a lot higher, it did it still was pretty warm. It was good to get above 8,000 feet, because we definitely got above 8,000 feet, so it felt good. Generally, there's this many people. One, I mean, I get it because it's a holiday, so there'll be more people. You got to treat it kind of like a Saturday. But even on a Saturday, there's not this many people this early in the morning. I really wanted to do, since it's Memorial Day, I wanted to do Nessa's route. My doggo that passed away a few years ago up on Mount Helena, she had her favorite route. That's why it's called Nessa's route. When I let her choose where we were going, she always did this same route. And so I just called it Nessa's route. And so in memory of her, since it's Memorial Day, I wanted to you want to go that way? I guess we could go this way. That's fine. Wanted to do her route, but also the fact that it's a holiday and the weather is so nice. Mount Helena would be so busy. This is why I didn't want to do this road, because the signal on this lower trail is not the best for this first little bit. Whoever it is that showed up, they have some very excited puppers. Sounded like they were like trying to chase us down the trail. They're still in the parking lot. Whew. It'd be so cool to have like a little Cessna, a little airplane to fly around. It'd be so cool. I mean, pretty much anymore, like, it'd be easy just to you know, fly from here to Bozeman even, and then just pay the fee to park on the apron for the day or whatever. And like pretty much anywhere you go, you can get like an Uber or a Lyft, and then, you know, go either spend the day in town or hitting some trails or whatever, and then Uber back, and then hop in your plane and fly back. Like, that'd be cool. Like, even like the Bob Marshall where we go, there's an airstrip right there. Like, you could just land there, and then there's multiple trailheads right next to that airport, or that airstrip. It's not an airport, that airstrip. And then, you know, spend the day, or you could even camp. So you just leave your plane there for a few days, and there's a campground right next to the airstrip. I mean, pretty much the only people that use that airstrip are Forest Service. But it is a public airstrip. You get a lot of rich people that go in there with, especially in the fall, to go hunt elk. Because quarter mile from there, well, not even a quarter mile, I guess, probably like a mile and a half from where the actual airstrip is wilderness, and you can't land or fly or anything in there. I mean, you can fly as long as you're above, I think it's 3,000 feet above ground. You can fly back in there, but you can't land or anything. Whew. Oh man, smoke is just crazy. That sun is hot today. I said, I think it's supposed to get up to like 85, 84, 85, somewhere around there. crap, I don't have my battery. So I don't know how long our shroom's gonna go. Definitely not if we decide to climb the mountain, it's not gonna do it. Oh well, we'll just end it when we have to end it. Like really, it might be perfect timing if we climb the mountain once we get to the top, just to end it, because once we drop down off of there, we start having iffy signal for the next mile anyways. Ooh, look at all these purple flowers up here. These are newly bloomed since the last time we were out here a few days ago. So pretty. Look at that. So pretty. I love that color. It's one of my favorite colors. Kind of this blue violet color. So cool. I love it. They're all over out here. This is cool. First I was complaining about how cold that breeze is, but now that we're out here fully exposed to that wind, that breeze feels nice. Just a cool breeze like that. Some crows that she, as a bird dog, should have found. Yeah, do you feel like a fool? She's like, no, not really. It's like you're supposed to point them out. Weirdo. morning, she was funny because, I mean, I've told you guys many times how she's not a morning girl. This morning, like I had the shades open on the window closest to the bed because I had the window wide open last night to get it nice and cool in the apartment, or as cool as I can get. And for the first probably hour of the sun being up, or I should say after official sunrise, like probably a half hour after that, the sun is high enough to get over the adjacent buildings in that direction, and then so the sun shines through that window, and she was loving it. Like she actually got up and moved to lay in the sun on the bed. Just loving it. I don't know if I should try and run some of this uphill or not. I mean, my legs feel good, but I don't want my foot to hurt. I get feeling halfway decent. I thought for sure last night, or at the least this morning when I woke up, my foot was going to be extra hurty. But I might just do the loop and skip the smaller summit, because we would be climbing that. It looks like that's the taller, but that's closer. That's the taller one. That's also where the trail goes. The one to the left doesn't have a trail. Although I have always wanted to do that one to the left, because I think like there's not a lot of deadfall or anything on the like debris on the floor of the forest. It's pretty wide open. Oh, there's one of the other people right there, or it's somebody else. They could have parked over at Head Lane for all I know. The other trailhead. It was pretty much to right there, and then you could go off trail over to the summit, I think. As you can see, it's not super steep, so you could even just come down off trail back down to the trail. But I also say that being that my foot's feeling good, do I really want to push it by climbing a mountain after yesterday where we climbed a mountain? Although we never made it to the top. Which, I mean, I get. You have to stay within your physical capabilities. And friend I was with, she refused to go any higher because she was tired, and her legs hurt. But I'm very much a how eventually, you know, you get into that pain cave where things are hurting, and it's like, so it's like this decision between running and walking, when you're hurting like that, I feel, you know, like yesterday, it's like a mile. I always just thought this was just normal for people. I'm like, unless it's life-threatening. Like I think when I went to Elephant Mountain, I was only like 400 meters from the top, but it was a lot of rock scrambling. And I was running low of water. So I had to make the decision to turn around because I didn't want to run out of water, and then I ended up running out of water still with like 2 miles to go anyways. And it was very scary to make it back because it's hot. It's down in southern Arizona. It was like 90 degrees out. So yeah, it was pretty much life-threatening. But like yesterday, it was like, you're only 3/4 from the top. Like, how can, like, what was that? Sounded like, it was hard to hear because I had the wind blowing in my ears, and it almost sounded like my dog barked or something, which is concerning because she never barks. And there is coyote up here that she's been attacked by. There's mountain lion up here, which we've never seen, but we've seen the sign of. But it's like they say, if you see a mountain lion, it's almost too late. Anyways, there's a chance it that I saw her go up to the left, and that's where I heard the noise. Chances are she's way ahead of us on the trail now. Problem is I don't hear her bell. There she is. I see her now. We're good. But it's like, how, to me, not going all the way to the top. Now I've been to the top, and it still eats away at me a little bit that we didn't make it all the way to the top. Plus, I was trying to find this other trail, so the fact that we didn't make it up that high to find this trail either, that definitely, like, I have regret about not continuing up. But as somebody who's never been to the top of something, to be like, with that close to being to the top and not continuing on to get to the top, like, I'm not okay with that. Like, my regret would be horrible. But my friend, she's like, whatever, it don't bother me any. Like, I care less. I'm like, oh, I think the difference is the joy for me. I love climbing mountains and seeing views, all that kind of stuff. I love, so for me, not getting to the top of a mountain is not okay. Like, I'm not okay with that. So when my friend really wanted to turn around, I'm like, you're within this like 3/4 of a mile of being to the top. How are you okay with turning around? Like, I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. Like, I'm not being joking or anything. Like my brain, I feel like Sheldon with the whole itchy brain episode, where if he can't finish something, it just is like having that itch in his brain that he can't scratch. if you've ever seen that episode, it's like they were trying to cure him of it or whatever. Maybe not cure him of it, but make him okay with it. It's like, you know, his girlfriend, one of the things they did was played tic-tac-toe, and then like all he had to do was do the last mark and he was gonna win, and she quickly erased it before he could do it. And in order to fix it, he had to actually go back without them knowing and like draw the tic-tac-toe thing on there again, and then put his mark on there, his X or whatever. You know, things like that. That's why it's funny with just racing. I think back a few years ago, the first time I signed up for Jackpot, and Corinne Chalvoy, she's awesome. Just an awesome person. Phenomenal runner too. I mean, she got her ticket to go to UTMB, finishing in the top 3 at, I think it was Canyons or whatever, or one of the UTMB, whatever was the World Series race here in the US recently. So I think that's really cool. That tells you how good of a runner she is. But first time I signed up for Jackpot, she was like, don't you, like, what are you doing? Like, don't you like the mountain races? Like running in the mountains? And I was like, yeah. This flat stuff is like a extra challenge for me. Like it just seems like a challenge. And then fast forward now 3 years later, and I've still yet to finish that race. That tells you how much of a challenge it is for me. It's like, I do way better in the mountains than I do on flat stuff. And I think it's just because on the flat stuff, you're using the same muscles constantly for 100 miles. Where in the mountain stuff, you're modulating your muscles. Like, you're going up a mountain, you're going down a mountain, you're doing some flat stuff. Like, it's way better for me. I think on flat stuff, I just suffer from too great of muscle fatigue. And you see that even back before I even got into trail running, when I was doing road marathons. And it's like, I could do a half marathon, pretty fast time, like not world-class time by any means. But my fastest half marathon was a 1:16. It was like 1:16:32 or something like that. So by rights, I should at least be able to do like a 2:45 marathon, accounting for, you know, a drop in pace. And if I could maintain that pace, it'd be like a 1:32 or a 2:32 marathon, but there's no way I'm going to do that pace for a full marathon. And so I always just shot for like a sub 3 hour, like a 2:55 is what I was always training for. And I could never successfully do it. And I think it's because the flat stuff like that, I would just have too much muscle fatigue using the same muscles for that long. And then you take like a 50K with a pretty good amount of vert, and like my freaking PR is a 4 hour and what is it, like 4:38, I want to say. That's crazy. To have that much vert, trail 50K with like 5,000, 6,000 feet of vert. I don't remember what exactly it was. It was like 5,400 or something like that. And my friggin' PR on it is a 4 hour and 38 minutes. That's faster. That's a faster pace than my fastest road marathon ever. Because I think my official fastest road marathon was like a 3:18. And that was on a, fun fact, was on a pretty hilly marathon course. Like any flat marathon courses, I think my fastest was like a 3:45 or something like that. No invite? You said you don't need to come with again. So I'm gonna pay attention to chat. You said you would be too tired. You said your legs hurt and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I didn't even bother. And I guarantee you Riley's tired. She was freaking out last night. And we're running. So I don't know if you'd be able to keep up. Especially if you can't wait until 10 o'clock. You're not gonna go with next time. No, I didn't. I wasn't upset. If you heard the whole conversation I said, I was talking about how messed up I am. Like I thought I was the normal, but I don't think I am. I was comparing myself to Sheldon. You think he's normal? I don't know why you're making this about you when I was clearly making fun of myself. Here I was clearly making fun of myself, and then you gotta take offense to it like I was making fun of you or upset or anything, which is not the case. I was making fun of me and how unnormal my brain works. Whew. I am starting to sweat. I'm gonna trip over or something. It's hard to see with my sunglasses on. With all these rocks in the shadows, and it's funny because whenever it's sunny, then it's just nice buffed out trail, and then you get into the shadow stuff like this, and it's rocky. Whew, sweating. Oh. Caught up to my doggo, which is weird. Her do her thing, although now she's taking off again. Ah, I caught up to you. It's like, bullshit. Watch this. Of course, she's taking advantage of the fact that I can't see the rocks right here to take off. There's some different purple flowers. They're so cool. Patches. Oh, there's some over here too. When you're looking this way. Oh, now I'm in the sun though. Or in the, causing a shadow. Huh. What are you looking at? I'm glad she's not making me run up this hill. Oh, smoke. Giving me a headache. Woke up this morning with just a freaking pounding headache from the smoke, like a sinus headache. Oh, geez, she's taking off. her off. Oh, she got distracted. Oh no, now I hear her. And there she goes. I think we're just gonna do just the loop, because I don't want to push it too hard. I mean, even on this loop, I'm gonna get like, what, 400 or 500 feet of earth? I don't remember what we had. Somewhere around there, like 450 or something. Whew. That's a gopher that I just heard. I don't know why I sounded native there for a second. It's a gopher. Courtney's up here saying hi to somebody. Easy girl. Well, look who it is. Yeah.
Gonna get warm today.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. The guy that we see out here quite often. Yeah, I suppose we go. What are we stopping for? Huh? What are you seeing? What are you seeing? Whew, should probably need some water, but we're so close now. Maybe 10 minutes away. To the top, but my legs are starting to feel it now. After 460 feet of vert. Yeah, she's trying to go to the top. Nahri, we're not going that way. She's like, I heard you at the beginning say something about going to the top. Now you're changing your mind. Yes, I am. Because I told you it'll depend on how we feel. Yes, I said it'll depend on how we feel. Okay, let's go to, we got about 6 minutes back to the van. Well, probably more than that. Probably closer to 7 to 8 minutes. She always stops right there and then looks like she sees something or she's alerted to something. What her deal is. Every time though. Oh, wow, there's like 3 cars that were parked where I'm at now. So it did get busy. I mean, compared to what 10 Mile looks like, it was already busier here than I thought it would be. And now it's busier. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vehicles. Which, even on a Saturday morning, when we've shown up here during the busy time, I don't think I've seen more than 6. Although we came here the other night and the run club was out here. So there were like 12 vehicles. But they were leaving right when we got here, which was nice. I don't know where she was going. She started to go down that way. And then she changed her mind, like, oh yeah, the trail's over here. Yeah. That's your girl. Is somebody coming up the trail or going down the trail? I can't tell. Either way, they look like they're wearing a freaking dark clothes and like a heavy jacket. It's like, gosh dang, it's hot out here. What the fuck? I ain't wearing that. And I'm running and they're not. They're going down the trail. Oh, and then there's somebody a lot further down too. Oof, guys. Good morning. Keep going. Nope, keep going. The guy was carrying like a leash, but I don't see no doggo anywhere. I don't care. Whew. I care. No, Nahri. Nahri, get over here. Get a drink. Nahri. Nahri, come on. Nahri. Nahri, hey. Nahri. What are you doing? Hey. Nahri, come here. Here, where are you going? Nahri, hey, Nahri, come here. Nahri, 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 hey, Nahri, get over here. Go. What has gotten into her, you freaking weirdo? I don't know what her deal is. Freaking weirdo. I've heard those new balance fuel cell Rebel V5s. Had a chance to try them today. Nice. What'd you feel of them? I was saying to her, but she did not like it. You need to listen. I don't know what your deal was. She was just out there like barking and wouldn't come close. She's still upset with whatever that dog said to her. I don't know what it said about her mother, but she did not like it. Oh, I got you guys pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. You're ahead of your pace for your threshold run most of the time. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're so light. And they're pretty responsive for as light and cushiony as they are. And they're perfect for like a easy run too. I don't know what her deal is with that other dog. She's still upset. Like the other dog is in the vehicle over there. So I don't know, and started barking at her, and so she's like outside, like she could go anywhere, but for whatever reason she decided that dog had a beef with her. You almost fell over because you were just into the shoes. Yeah, I'm telling you, I love those shoes. They're like they're my favorite, like just all around training shoe, because you can do so much with it. Now, if I had enough money to buy like shoes for, I gotta turn the AC on. I want to open the door or the window, but I don't want her to lose her shit. It is hot. Holy cow. You know, if I had all the money in the world, I would, you know, there's other shoes I would buy in order to do different training sessions, but yeah. $500 on shoes this month. Yeah, if I could just like spend any money, then I would buy like, you know, for like my tempo runs, probably the Saucony Speed, what are they on? Speed 5s or Speed 6s or whatever. Nahri, stop. I don't know what your beef is with that guy. She can still see him. She's like looking at him like, you said something about my mom? I can't reach you. You'll come here. Come here. Come here. She's like, no. $150 on the daily runners, yeah. Well, she hardly ever barks at anything, let alone another dog. So I don't know what that dog said to her, but she took so much offense to it. So much offense. Well, when she first saw the dog, she went over wagging her tail, and then that dog just lost its shit at her, and she was so offended. Like, I've never seen her actually bark at another dog like that. She has barked at a person like that. That did look like a shady individual, so I get it. Hey, you're okay. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Okay, well, we're gonna go. You like those Rebel V5s? Yeah, I love them. We're gonna go. I'm gonna try and get some stuff done today. I better stop my watch. Almost 500 feet of vert. Not too bad after the big climb we did yesterday. So, yeah. If my foot feels good tomorrow morning, we might do some sort of speed sesh, but we'll see. Do something a little bit faster anyway, some sort of intervals. But maybe some 400 repeats or something. But anyways, bye everyone, love y'all. I gotta get her out of here because she's still losing her shit for some reason. So.